Hi, I'm Scott from Zscaler. I have the privilege and opportunity of working with many large enterprises across Asia Pacific and Japan. When meeting with IT network and security executives and discussing cloud transformation, I often hear two consistent themes. One, I'm concerned about mobility. How can I allow my users to access sensitive information and data or applications when they're outside of my network and ensure my security policies are enforced? And two, how can I embrace more cloud? How can I embrace more SaaS? Or how can I take my existing applications that sit on-prem and move them to platforms like AWS and Microsoft Azure? Over the next few minutes, allow me to whiteboard for you the Zscaler Cloud Security Platform and how security transformation can actually open up opportunities in both network and application transformation. In the old world, networks were built using a hub-and-spoke architecture, where branches were connected to a regional head office through MPLS or VPN. The regional hub served as a castle as it hosted core applications like Microsoft Exchange, CRM or ERP. We then built a stack of security technology that provided a secure moat or perimeter for users to access the internet. The outbound gateway would typically include antivirus, proxy, firewall IPS, SSL decryption, and advanced threat protection. And when users were outside the network and needed access to applications or the internet, they would use VPN to route through the inbound gateway. This gateway consisted of DDoS, VPN, and two types of load balancers: global server load balancers and internal load balancers. This design made sense when users sat within the network and applications were hosted at a global or regional hub. But today, applications are moving from traditional on-premise models to cloud-based consumption models. These cloud services can be segmented into software as a service, infrastructure as a service, and a hosted or private data center. Many organizations have already started their cloud journey and moved CRM to SFDC or moved applications to AWS or Microsoft Azure. In other cases, core applications like ERP may still reside on a private data center. Now let's come back to one of the use cases I raised earlier and the concern around mobility. As remote users wanting to access a cloud application, I'm routed back through a regional security hub only to go back to the internet to access SFDC or O365. This creates latency and a poor user experience, and often users will revolt and go direct to the internet via a local Wi-Fi. This also adds a security risk and a loss of visibility as users struggle to find the best possible user experience. Cloud can offer many business benefits that help to reduce costs, improve security, and simplify architecture. Now let's consider the same use case of a remote worker accessing every email, every document, and presentation via a slow VPN connection. What impact could this have on productivity? Wouldn't it be better if a user could access the application or data directly from any access point? The Zscaler security platform offers two key services to address these issues and challenges. First is Zscaler Internet Access, or ZIA, and the second is Zscaler Private Access, or ZPA. Our network of 150 data centers across the planet has effectively taken your network perimeter and built a perimeter around the internet. Zscaler Internet Access, or ZIA, can replace the expensive, clunky security stack and deliver it as a cloud-based service with full control and policy enforcement and reporting for all users, no matter where they are and what device they are on. This opens the opportunity to directly connect branch offices to the internet using local breakouts. This optimizes the performance of services such as O365 and accelerates the adoption of new technologies such as SD-WAN. Your users and branches are now connecting to the Zscaler cloud, and all of your security policies and enforcement checks will be applied to that traffic before it hits the internet. This direct-to-internet architecture can offer significant cost savings by balancing internal MPLS traffic with direct-to-internet breakouts via local broadband connections. This next-gen architecture allows users to have direct internet access from any location and from any device they are on. It improves the user experience and reduces the complexity of having to route traffic back through their inbound stack only to route back out to the internet to access applications. Zscaler Private Access is an inbound remote access solution which eliminates the need for much of the inbound stack and enables organizations to explore a zero-trust network architecture. With ZPA, users get access to only the applications they are authorized. These could be hosted either on-premise or in a public or private cloud. The way we deliver this is through a connector, which sits on the server hosting the particular application, either on-premise or in the cloud. The connector creates an outbound connection from the application to the Zscaler data center. This is important as it means a public IP address is no longer advertised for users to access the application. It has effectively gone dark. This also eliminates requirements for DDoS and global server load balancers. This is unlike traditional VPNs. The user is already authenticated to the Zscaler cloud and is able to directly access the applications for which they have been authorized. This typically comes from an IDP source such as ADFS. So, we've effectively made this link in the Zscaler cloud so the user connects to their authorized applications without needing to know where those applications are located, either in the data center or in the cloud. This not only creates a whole host of benefits for the user experience, but also from a security standpoint. These applications have effectively gone dark by providing only an outbound connection, a one-way connection to the Zscaler cloud. I trust this short presentation has helped to illuminate how both ZIA and ZPA can not only enhance security, but also open networks for direct-to-internet breakouts and assist with much broader application transformation. Over 3,000 enterprises have entrusted their security to Zscaler, including GE, Siemens, and Nestle. If you'd like to know more, then please take a moment to request a call from one of our consultants. We look forward to speaking with you soon.